Witnessing people get angry at other Black people for choosing to sit back, oil our scalp, mind our business, and not show up to a protest is so ironic to me.
What is good, you guys, and welcome on another episode. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are well. And if you're joining for the very first time, thank you as well for being here today. You guys, some people are pissed at Black people for deciding to sit back for the protest. There have been too many Black creators, influencers on TikTok making videos telling Black people to sit their down at home and not go protest because whenever Black people are there, whenever Black people show up, it's always going to be violent. And we have situations that's happened from past protests. So many Black people, Democrats, decided that they were going to do some other things on that day. Stop some white and Republicans, coming at Black people saying they are being divisive, saying they are the one creating the division, saying every single thing happening in the country is affecting us all. You all better come out, protest. They're trying to make Black people kind of feel bad, deciding to stay back and not protest. And Black people have a point saying that we did our protest in November. You guys decided to go the other way. So for this particular one, we're not going to join you guys. Amidst those people coming at Black people, there are some palm-colored people as well saying, Black people, you need to sit and relax. We understand the reason why you all don't want to be outside with us. And, this sparked a lot of conversation, and Black people are responding to the white people who think that they can come at Black people or make them feel bad for deciding to stay back and not go mad. So without wasting much time, let's just get straight into it.
Just a reminder to my fellow white people, you are not an ally if Black men and Black women are telling you that they are not going to protest on April 5th because it will put their lives in harm's way and you throw a tantrum. Saying, oh, we all have to work together. Shouldn't we all come together, we the people? Don't you care about the future, about the children, about the time to come together was at the election. We failed them. So now their rest is their resistance, and they are staying home and staying safe as they should because their lives are too precious to put on the line. And what would cost me and people who look like me getting yelled at or at the worst tear gas, which isn't likely, would cost them their physical lives. And they've already been giving those lives for centuries in this country for all the rights that we enjoy. So it is our turn to step up and to speak up. And honestly, if you're telling them that they should go to that protest, you're an op and not an ally.
Witnessing people get angry at other Black people for choosing to sit back, oil our scalp, mind our business, and not show up to a protest is so ironic to me. We're being called divisive. We're contributing to division. Sweetheart, y'all had the opportunity to join us, and we had the opportunity to come together at one point, and you chose not to. This is a cause and effect of your bad decision making. And unfortunately, my community has made the mistake of playing Captain Save-A-Hole, always wanting to be a guard dog, an attack dog, and now we're expected to do so. Even when nobody showed up for us, our voices didn't matter. We tried to tell y'all. You didn't listen. Y'all didn't want a Black woman in office. Us minding our business, doing line dances, oiling our scalps, and putting meat on the pit is not malicious. Apparently, you guys got it. Apparently, our voices didn't matter. Y'all clearly know what you're doing. So what are you looking for us for? Good luck.
To all the people that went out to that April 5th protest, the march around the world, whatever you want to call it, shouts out to y'all. Y'all did your big one. But to the people that want to criticize Black people who purposely sat out of this said protest because we said we need to rest. If you are that upset that Black people sat this one out after everything Black people have done protest-wise, march-wise, politically for this country, you are anti-Black as hell. If Black people said they needed rest to sit down, relax their legs just for one damn protest, and y'all willing to turn on Black people that quick and crash out because of them disappointing ass freaking election results that we busted our ass to put in to make sure that Trump wasn't in office in the first place. Like, you realize Black people did everything they could to make sure Trump didn't get in office in the first place. Y'all out there protesting because he's in office. And most of the people that's protesting chose not to vote for Kamala. They chose to do whatever it took to get Trump in office. So if Black people said, nah, we good, we chilling, y'all got it, y'all on your own, anything other than you got it, you're good, is anti-Black. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
If you're Black and you're not participating in the April 5th protest today, don't let them make you feel bad about sitting this one out. In the group project of defeating fascism, some people haven't been pulling their weight, and it's about time that they started doing so. We know exactly what's going to happen if we show up to a protest like this. We've seen it from rubber bullets to dogs to fire hoses. If you can't find it in you to stand shoulder to shoulder with people that voted against genocide but couldn't be bothered to stop your genocide, that's valid. There's more than one way to practice resistance without getting out there in the streets. Just look at what's happened to Target since they removed their DEI program. Black rest is something that's radical. We've been worked like cattle since the day that we arrived in this country. Our biggest takeaway since the election should be how united our community actually is. No matter what the media is trying to present, we need to take this time to focus on our community. And I'm not knocking the people that are deciding to protest today. I wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope that your actions today do inspire some real change. But if you're not out there today, I want you to focus on your local community and do something nice for yourself, because we're only 4 months into this administration, and I promise you there will be more work to do later.
You know, I'm about to go to a pregame because I'm going to a concert tonight, but I just want to get on here and say some things. The fact that white people have the fucking audacity to comment, to have any type of thoughts on how a Black person shows up in this country in the year 2025 in regards to protesting is fucking stupid. Waking up and living a full life in this country and trying not to let it get you down as a Black person in America is protest enough for me. Also, I voted for Kamala in November, so I did my part. The rest of y'all sat around, made excuses, and let your racism get us here. So if we as a collective choose that we don't want to be involved, shut the fuck up.
So one of my coworkers asked me, Asia, are you going to be out there tomorrow? Talking about for the protest. I said, no, ma'am, I won't. I won't, but I support, I love. And she was like, why not? And I was like, see, here's the thing. My protest has to look different because once Black people show up to a protest, it becomes a riot. And it was like watching her do American math in real time. Because she was like, well, it's not going to be a riot. But I said, when Black people are involved, it goes from a simple protest to a riot that must be stopped. I could see the wheels turning, and she was like, oh my God, you're right. Somebody's got to say something. I said, yeah, we have tried. The somebody has to be someone else. And in my head, I was like, yeah, I know. So I won't be there, but I'm totally for you. Enjoy.
What do you guys think about, the white people in the comment sections of videos of Black people telling other Black people to not go out and protest and protect their life because, they are speaking from past experience. They are speaking from past situation and how Black people are seen as violent. They are seen as a threat. And the moment they are out like that in large numbers, they pull out their weapon. And you guys already know what happened after that. Nobody wants to put their life on the line anymore. They did their part during the election. That was the reason why they were so loud about it. And they said, if anything that happens after this, you all are going to be the one to face it. But one of the things that I have come to understand and realize with Black people deciding to stay back is even them coming together to stay back and actually staying back is their own protest as well. Like, that is their own protest. Black people are still using their platform, and I think this is so evident to everyone. They are big mad, and what is ironic, they kept saying both sides are the same, but they never tried to get Trumpers to come protest with them. Now, why is it that both sides are the same? Another one said, what? Years down the road, they are going to blame us. Black people are the easiest demographic to blame, so yes. What this person is saying might actually be true. This one said, for real, we were handing out passes for 2016's betrayal in exchange for voting right at this time. I am going to be on my couch. Another person said, we marched, we fought, we got disrespected. People of color got hurt, marching, we tried, we are tired. You all have to bail yourself out. You got to get this on your own. We are done. 100%, 92% proud. They are mad for being mad. Remember, they think we are supposed to be here just to keep them happy, because they know how loud and how determined Black people are whenever they say they want to go for something. But everybody is waking up. This is the reason why they did their part during the voting time, saying this is what we are going for. If you guys are going against this, whatever happens, you guys are going to be the one to face it. And yes, just 3 months. Don't even think this new administration is up to 3 months. Look at what is going on. Look at how everything is being turned upside down. These are the same people who believe that this administration was going to give them the perfect life, going to make things very easy for them, very cheap and all of that. And now they are effing around and finding out, but they want to blame Black people for deciding to sit back. Why do they have to fight for a problem they never created? Like, why do they even have to do that in the first place? So they're trying to make Black people feel bad, and they said, you know what, we're not going to be feeling bad for this. Our life first. Our lives first. Let me hear what you guys think about the conversation of this April 5th march. I'm sure if you have turned on your TV, this is what is everywhere. This is what is on my FYP. You tuning into the news. This is what the people are talking about. This is what is being talked about on the news. It is literally everywhere, on X, on Instagram. It is everywhere. And yes, Black people came out to vote, which we are going to be talking about in the next video. So make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all so much for watching. I am going to see you guys in the next episode.